I just think back to my journey as an entrepreneur, and I'm like, I don't love the question, and I even don't love the title of like the life or the day in the life of an entrepreneur, because honestly, most of the time it's just boring. I get this question a lot, like, Ellis, what do you do every day as an entrepreneur? And I thought it'd be really interesting just to make a video. I see a lot of these people kind of glorify the life of an entrepreneur, glorify the day of an entrepreneur, and you watch these entrepreneurs who get on their jets and they go speak at all these events or conferences. I just think we glorify this road of entrepreneurship, and the reality is, like, it's hard as hell. Like, it's just a ton of sacrifice. Like, it's getting up early, it's working on your offer, it's doing the things that really nobody wants to do. And so, you know, I think that's the whole point of this video is I'm a real entrepreneur. I mean, I started with nothing. I left my role as a college pastor, and I said, I'm going to go make this work. And, you know, there were multiple times, I think 3 times over the last just in the last 3 years, I've been about 30 to 60 days of completely running out of money, right? And I had to figure out, what is my next offer? What am I going to do in order to stay alive? And that's the stuff that we don't talk about. Like, that's the stuff that's not being put on video. But if you're going to step into this life of an entrepreneur, like, that's the reality. You know, like, be ready for, you know, the stress, the anxiety of no one else is going to write you a check. If you don't go out and create or bring value to the world, and someone's not willing to pay for that value, then you could be in a lot of trouble. And so, not to be a Debbie Downer, I just think that that there's this kind of whole trend, or kind of sexy trend around entrepreneurship, and I'm like, most of my days are just pretty boring, honestly. I wake up around 5 or 6 a.m., I read my Bible, I have breakfast with my kid and my wife, and then I'm in my office about 7 or 8 o'clock, and I'm working till 4 or 5, and then I go spend about another 90 minutes with my family, and whenever they go to bed, if there's more stuff to do, which typically there is, then I'm working till about 9 p.m., and then I wake up and do the same thing again. And that's just kind of what it looks like to be an early entrepreneur, especially when you're starting from scratch. And so I would just say, if you're not willing or ready to do that, you know, entrepreneurship might not be the road for you. So anyways, a little bit different vibe on this video, but I want to let you know that, you know, the life and the day of entrepreneur is not always that sexy. But best of luck to you. I think entrepreneurship is one of the best vehicles to create a life of freedom for yourself. It does take hard work, but it's absolutely worth it, especially when you can figure out a great offer, you can bring value to other people, and really begin to make enough margin in your business to have flexibility and to do the things you want. It's absolutely worth it, but it is hard work. So good luck, everybody. Think wealthy. Cheers.